Поехали! Hello everyone, всем привет! Смотрим анонсы Риотов. О, это что за... Это был Орн. Субтитры. Кайза. Давай русский поставим. Опа, Пантеон. Let's go, bro. О, Олаф. Бля, чё за нахуй? Ебать, чё за эпичная музыка? What is this epic, bro? О, это Рексай, Рексай. Кайса. О, Волибир. Ебать. Огонь. Не, райты всегда делают что-то эпичное. О, бум. Это Леона? Ты шо, мать, попутала? Опа, это кто? This is Leona full AD. Full AD Leona. Опа. Орн. Что за соска, Кайза? О, нашор? А, не. О, господи, это что за эпик? What is this epic, bro? God damn. Riot needs to make a movie. Кайса. Holy fuck, bro. Акшан. Вьего.
Hey folks, I'm Andre, Game Director of League of Legends, here to welcome you to Season 2022. On behalf of the entire dev team, thank you for tuning in from around the world to help us kick off the next year of League, together. This year, we're focusing on the thing that keeps us coming back to League. Whether you play on PC, mobile, or are a die-hard esports fan, we want to give you more ways to join in the competition across League's ecosystem.
Oh, Acolyte!
If your focus is on climbing the ranked ladder, mastering your main, or cheering on your favorite team, there should be something for you to look forward to this season. Now, Today we'll hear from folks on League PC, Wylд Rifт, and esports, as we share some of our plans for the new year.
Let's go!
So let's jump right into it. I'm going to hand things over to the League team, who will share a sneak peek at some of the new champions, skins, and gameplay changes headed your way.
Hey everybody, I'm Riot Brightmoon, here for the gameplay team on League of Legends, and I am thrilled to welcome you all to Season 2022. Let's get things started with a quick recap of the changes we made this preseason.
Давай, okay.
Over the last few years, we've usually used preseason to make big changes to one of League's underlying systems, such as items, runes, or the Elemental Rift. With this preseason, we wanted to look at all of our systems and make smaller, targeted improvements.
Yeah, it
across
was
the board.
such an insane series.
So we added some items, like a new tank mythic for supports who wanna dive into the
Oh,
action,
nice.
and a new mage mythic for champs who need some help surviving burst damage.
Not
There are also
bad.
new legendaries for tanks, mages, and assassins.
Nice, new items for
We'll see some
LoL
adjustments
PC.
to keystone runes, including lethal tempo, which now grants ramping attack speed and increases your attack range. Glacial augment fires multiple slow rays that also reduce enemy damage. And prototype Omnistone has retired. Taking its place is a brand new keystone, First Strike, which amplifies your damage and grants gold if you're the one to, well, strike first. Beyond items and runes, we've also expanded the bounty system with the addition of objective bounties. These
Okay.
give your team additional gold for taking epic monsters or turrets if you fall behind. And finally, my personal favorite,
Dragons. Новые
the
драконы.
new Hextech Dragon, whose soul gives your autos and abilities
Mythic item in Wyld Rifт. I think they will add it. Let's hope, okay? Let's hope. Hope him, bro.
locations that transport you around the map.
Надеюсь, они добавят Mythic items.
Hextech Dragon. This dragon's soul lets you keep on fighting even after death. And when she putrefies the rift, camouflage zones appear.
Сколько людей стрим смотрят?
While these changes are
209
expanding
тысяч.
systems, rather than overhauling them, they should still have an impact on your games. We're excited to see your new outplays and big brain strategies, especially now that LP's back on the line and pro play is kicking off soon. As always, we'll be keeping an eye on things, and we'll continue making adjustments in the months ahead. Now let's talk about some of the new changes you'll see this year.
Identity
We've been
customization.
talking about creating more ways to express your personality and achievements as League
Okay,
players
okay.
for a while now. For some of you, ranked is how you define progress. But for those of you who aren't focused on the climb, there haven't always been good ways to show off your accomplishments. So this year, we're launching a new way for you to express yourself in League. Something that probably looks familiar are the redesigned ranked crests. But if you don't want to intimidate your friends with your challenger crest, or maybe your gold one doesn't really match your favorite icon, then we have good news. You'll finally be able to choose your level border from any of the ones you've already collected.
Oh,
Now let's get to the really new stuff, challenges. Challenges track your progress in League in ways that aren't tied to specific champions, like winning the perfect game, soloing Baron, and even dancing with Shelly as the enemy nexus explodes. Each challenge levels up from Iron to Challenger as you make progress. So if you're the best at sniping dragons from the enemy team, or maybe your vision control is unmatched,
lol.
now you can finally prove it. You can showcase any 3 challenges you'd like in loading screens and game lobbies. You can track
Прикольно.
all of your progress on your profile.
It's actually not bad. Like, it's
There are
actually
5
pretty cool.
categories of challenges. Veterancy challenges track stuff you achieve mostly by playing League over time, like earning mastery points, securing first bloods, and dodging skill shots. The next group is expertise. Whereas veterancy gets you points for playing a lot, expertise asks you to do it with finesse. This includes mechanical and technical skills, like dodging multiple skill shots in a row, fully stacking mage eyes before 20 minutes, or stealing the enemy jungler's buffs. Teamwork and strategy challenges reward you for mastermind plays and working together as a team. Winning games with an open nexus, getting kills by roaming, and winning clash games are all good examples. If you like showing off the things you've collected, or maybe you just take pride in being a completionist, then the collection category is for you. Collection challenges include things like unlocking skins and summoner icons, rekindling Eternals, and even progressing through other challenges. And finally, imagination challenges track some of the more unique things you do in League. Hitting snowballs in ARAM, with a single dunk.
Попадание снежками. Imagine hitting snowball, you get like
Just a few examples.
achievement.
Like with individual challenges, your performance in each category also ranks up, from Iron to Challenger. So if you swear you're a mechanical god with moves like Mako, now you have a way to prove it. In addition to these 5 categories, there are also legacy challenges, which are earned by being part of historic League moments or are only progressible during set periods of time. Some challenges track your progress within each season, and there's even one that shows if you're a battle-scarred player who's been here since beta. The progress you make across all challenges feeds into your challenge crystal, which upgrades as you go. Certain challenges also come with regional leaderboards, which work a lot like the ranked ones. There's a limited number of Grandmaster and Challenger slots, so you'll need to keep making progress to hold on to that rank. Finally, you can show the world you've completed some of the more difficult challenges with titles, which are earned when you hit certain milestones. For example, winning a lot with an open nexus will earn you the title the Comeback Kid. Other titles include KDA Player, Flame Horizon, and Unkillable Demon King.
KDA player.
Changes will be rolled out in the next few months, and we'll continue adding more.
I really want that
throughout the year.
achievement. Я хочу получить этот KDA player.
Last year, we softened the ranked reset so that you'd start closer to where you ended the year before. But it ended up being a little bit too soft. Some of you who dove headfirst into ranked started losing more LP than you were gaining because your rank overtook your MMR too quickly. And that sucks. This season, we're resetting ranks to a more traditional degree, and paired with tuning adjustments we made last year, your MMR and LP will stay closer together, making your climb smoother throughout 2022. That's all I have to share with you today. I hope the new year brings you a little joy, lots of LP, and endless fun
LP,
times.
sure, bro.
Thank you so much for watching.
Okay, let's go.
Hey everyone, I'm John, aka Bellissimo, the product lead for personalization and events on League of Legends. Let's jump right into our plans for the new year.
How many people watching? Okay.
Okay, we've been talking about improving League's event passes for years, but it's actually happening in 2022, for real this time. This summer, we're launching a new event pass that should make your progress and rewards easier to follow. Event tokens are still at the heart of the system, but you'll earn from a new rewards track. Play matches and complete missions to make progress, and collect emotes, loot, and
Okay, they're making it like more mobile, the League PC.
like today, convert your tokens for the rewards that you care about the most.
Okay, it's like mobile game, bro. It's like mobile game, you know?
Over the past
Они
year,
прям
we've
сделали
experimented
как-
with some bigger adjustments, but something that we've heard from you all is that the power to choose your rewards with tokens is something you really like about League's event system. So rather than reinvent the wheel, we focused on making event progress clear and more satisfying. Now, if you were watching closely, you may have noticed a new type of essence in the reward track. Along with the new event pass, we're also going to be completely revamping League's mythic content, which includes Hextech skins, prestige skins, and gemstones. The new purple essence you saw is Mythic Essence, which will replace gemstones and prestige points as League's main rare currency moving forward. You'll be able to get Mythic Essence in all of the same places you get gemstones and prestige points today. And Mythic Essence never expires. When Mythic Essence launches in a few months, gemstones and prestige points will retire. Until then, the final prestige point shop will remain open, so be sure to spend all your points because they won't transfer over. Gemstones, on the other hand, will be automatically converted into Mythic Essence, so feel free to hoard them to your heart's content.
Прикольно. Мне нравится. Мне нравится их подход, который они сделали. Like, I like the approach they're using for the League PC. They're making like more mobile, so
We've consistently heard
like
that
people
Hextech skins just
will be
really
more
aren't
close
in
to the
market
mobile
for
gaming, you know,
supposed to be
and
very
mobile
hard.
gamers can be close more
So
to
we've decided
PC.
introduce
Easy.
seasonal mythics.
Five
Seasonal
head.
mythics will have a new thematic.
I've had.
For 2022, we're developing Ashen Knights, where ancient warriors once fought to rid the world of magic, but
Oh.
instead witnessed their kingdom fall to ash, darkness, and ruin. Another thing we've heard from you all is that it sucks if you missed your chance to get a prestige skin for your main. Maybe you took a break from League or just didn't have the time to get prestige Arcade Caitlyn. When the new Mythic shop launches, you'll finally have a second shot to unlock past.
Yeah, it's so cool. Actually, I like it a lot.
Each month, the Mythic shop will feature a new set of unvaulted prestiges. You won't find the newest prestige skins here, but once they've been out for at least a year, any prestige can show up in the shop. There's also a special call-out for 2018 and 2019 prestige skins. Back then, once an event ended, those skins were only available through a lucky loot roll. There was no end-of-year chance to unlock them with prestige points. We're going to bring back prestige skins from 2018 and 2019.
Okay.
To recognize the investment of the OG owners, we're creating an updated version of each of these skins, which will be free for everyone who already owns it. This updated version won't be available in the shop, and it's just a way for us to acknowledge your early commitment.
Nice.
We've heard that prestige skins sometimes feel like fancy gold chromas that just aren't worth the grind. So shortly after the new Mythic shop opens, we're going to be buffing the time and effort we put into prestige skins. This includes a unique splash art and brand new VFX, and other ways to accessorize your prestige skin that'll be released this year. Finally, we're also introducing a new feature called Loot Milestones, which give you bonus rewards from opening set amounts of loot. There are two types of milestones on the way. One is a repeatable track that you can complete over and over by opening masterwork chests. The other is a one-time track with an exclusive prestige skin at the end of it, and is only available alongside smaller events without event passes. Our goal with all of these changes is to make League's Mythic content better for everyone, in terms of clarity, choice, and rewards. There's a lot more detail than what I'm mentioning here, so we'll also be releasing an explainer where you can dig into the nuts and bolts of everything.
Okay. Okay.
There are no plans for League of Legends 2, so we're committed to updating the game over time as part of a broader effort to modernize your experience on your favorite champion.
Let's go. Rework
Last year,
champions.
We shipped a major update to Caitlyn, modernizing her base skin, animations, and VFX, as well as most of her skins and splashes. This year, we'll be focusing on Ahri, one of our older yet most popular champs in League. She doesn't have back animations, and the animations that she does have just feel extremely dated, not only for her base skin, but for all epic skins that use this same foundation. You can expect to see a Caitlyn level update for Ahri.
Okay, Ahri rework on PC. Nice.
That's all I've got for today. Wait, you didn't seriously think I'd leave without showing you some of our skins and thematics that we're working on, did you? In previous years, we've listed out champions that haven't gotten a skin in more than 1,000 days, called the 1,000-Day Club. That list is pretty short today, but we want it to be gone for good. Now, I'm sure there's somebody out there furiously writing up a post in Gangplank main saying, Riot literally hates this champ.
Lol.
But hold up, let's look at the list of champs that are going to see some love this year. Gangplank, Fiddlesticks, Rek'Sai, Trundle, Rel.
I think they will add like all the
course,
champions
there'll be more
from
not listed
low
here,
low
but if you're starting
PC
for a
to
skin,
Wylde Rift soon.
Hang in there. We know that you're counting the days, and we are too. Now, in terms of thematics, we're going to be revisiting a few popular ones this year, like High Noon, Star Guardians,
Okay.
and Bees.
Lol.
We're always
This is
looking for
actually funny.
opportunities to bring back older universes in new ways. This time around, we found some inspiration looking at an old standalone skin and reimagining it in a world that could exist today. Set in a near future, dying Earth.
Okay.
Humanity faces resource shortages and the deadly invasion of an ancient high-tech army.
Mm-hmm.
In one final attempt to save
Oh.
themselves, the world bands together to create their only hope for survival.
Come on, let's go.
You're armed with incredible technology, the Battle Bunny. Anima Squad has everything you'd expect to see in a future.
PogChamp, this is so cool. I like it.
Tech armor, powerful warriors.
E-girl skin, yes, it's funny, bro. Come
You'll
on.
also see a familiar face return in a
Riven,
new
look,
outfit.
it's so cute.
Speaking of revamping old skins and thematics, we need your help choosing which thematic we should modernize next. Similar to what we did with High Noon. So this week, you can vote for which thematic you want to see revamped the most, from Infernal, Gothic, or Arclight. Infernal is all about fire as a power fantasy. If we were to reignite this thematic, we'd want to deepen or expand what that fantasy looks like. Gothic is a thematic that we haven't touched in a decade, before thematics were even really a thing. So we'd really want to create a universe for it,
Oh.
on par with today's skin lines.
Okay.
And finally, there's Arclight. If Arclight wins, we'd want to magnify its core themes of divine light, justice, and order to make it feel even grander. You can vote for which thematic you'd most like to see revamped in the League client this week. Just like last year, Even if the thematic you chose doesn't win, it doesn't mean that it's never coming back. Speaking of which, Monster Tamers, the third place in last year's thematic vote, will be coming out later this year. Finally, our first new thematic of the year will be a celebration of the Lunar New Year. Porcelain blends elegant tradition.
Okay, this skin line is super cool.
In addition to porcelain, we're also going to be revisiting a well-loved favorite this year. All right, fam, that's it for today. I can't express enough how thankful I am that I get to be here and represent the hard work of our teams. The only reason we're able to continue to invest into League year over year is because of you and your support. Thanks for playing.
Hi, I'm Ryan Reeve-Morellis, lead on the Champions team at Riot. I'm here today to talk to you about our plans for
Okay,
2022.
this is the guy who is responsible for Viego.
I shared that we'd be pushing the next 2 champion releases into 2022. At the time, we weren't sure how it would impact our schedule, but now we have a clearer picture, so I'd like to share an update. Our goal last year was to release a champion for every lane, with the exception of mid, which would be receiving 2. When we were planning champions for this year, it became clear that we wouldn't be able to target the same goal for 2022, while still giving each champion the time and attention they would need. So we'll be slowing down a little. While we want to get champions out for as many of you as possible, it's more important to us that we release champions when they are ready, even if that means we don't hit a specific quota for the year. Take last year, for example, when we delayed Vex to build out her tech. We were worried about disappointing you all, but when we saw your reaction to her release, we knew we made the right call. We know it feels bad to wait over a year for a new champion to play, so we're still gonna aim for a spread of champions for each lane over a multi-year basis. We just might not hit every role every year. We will probably still make more champions for mid lane, so we can try to hit a good split between mages and assassins. Now let's talk about some of the new champions coming this year.
Okay, new champs. Hope also for Вайлд Рифт, I hope. Я надеюсь, что и для Вайлд Рифта. Zeri.
You wanna mess with him? You got to deal with me first. Again? Oh, come on. Catch. Whoa, got to hurry. That's my team you're messing with.
Она прикольная. I like Zeri. I wanna play her. She can jump through the walls. I like these champions who can jump, you know, and has mobility.
Just a little closer.
Pew!
Got him. Change of plans. Let's make sure we go out with a boom. Wow, intense. I guess Mom was right. The bigger they are, the faster they fizzle. Not again.
So our first new champion this year is Zeri, an electrifying neon-colored ADC from Zon. Zeri's a hyperactive bot lane carry whose kit takes inspiration from shooters, specifically from machine guns and assault rifles. She has a pretty unique playstyle for an ADC. So instead of auto-attacking, her Q is a skill shot that she uses to do everything other bot laners would use their auto-attacks for. Zeri still has an auto-attack, it's just not her primary way to farm, do damage, or take objectives. It's meant to be used sparingly at just the right moments. Her auto-attacks also count as spells. This means that they could trigger item effects that normally trigger with spells instead of autos.
Oh.
This leads to a rapid-fire play pattern that we hope feels unique from other champions. Basically, if you want to play Zeri, my advice is to never stop moving. The next champion we'll be releasing this year is a new enchanter. When we were thinking about the type of support,
Okay, new support.
we looked at the enchanter cast overall. There were a lot of lighthearted, colorful, good-aligned champions there. And we felt support plays deserve something more sinister and dark to balance out that cheery brightness in the role. We also wanted to make a champion whose theme and kit make support players feel like the boss that they are. All you support players know what I'm talking about. Those damage carries always get all the credit, but it's always been you, behind the scenes. Keeping them alive with your buffs, constantly saving them from certain death. How could they make all those sick plays without you? And if any of you support players out there know what I'm talking about, then I think you're gonna go berserk over this new enchanter. So after the new dark support, we...
Oh.
I see it. I see everything. The lavender sea. Purple cities cover the land.
Oh, champ, bro.
Rules over it all. My empress. This is what Runeterra should be, its true form. The city of Belfast shall fall first. Beautiful Remora swimming endlessly through cities of lavender, overwhelming everything in her path, consuming us. We are all saved.
Where am I?
Lol.
Filming season start? You were kind of rambling, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Where was I in the script?
You were just getting ready to tell us about the new jungler?
Oh, yeah, that's right. So after the new support, we've been hard at work
Oh,
on a
new
terrifying
jungle.
who's ramping up to swarm the rift later this year. I'll just leave it at that for now, since just talking about it is starting to bring back that uneasy feeling.
Oh. It's gonna be fucking assassin. Это будет убийцей.
So that's all for new champions.
Give an Oscar to him. Yeah, true.
Later this year, we're releasing the champion you all voted for last year, Udyr. We have a dev blog coming out today that dives deeper into his update. But we do have one small change that we wanted to share here. We know that Udyr's antlers weren't really hitting the mark for many of you, even after the tweaks. And once we got them in game, we also realized they weren't really needed for a unique silhouette. So we removed them. Goodbye, antlers. Be sure to check out the dev blog to see all the awesome
Udyr.
progress that the team has made so far on Udyr.
Что за машина?
But that's not
What is
all the
this?
news for you VGU fans out there. We will also have a new vote going live today, where we will once again ask you all to vote for a champion to receive a VGU next year. So Shyvana, Nocturne, and Skarner will be returning, but they'll be joined by some new contenders with Tryndamere and Kog'Maw. Make sure to check out the poll to learn more about why we chose these 5 champions, as well as our design goals for each of them. And that just about wraps it up for what we want to share today. But before we go, here's a quick teaser for a new, very mysterious, non-traditional bot lane champion we'll be whipping out later this year. Thanks so much for watching. And make sure
Oh.
to check out our newest champion, Zeri, on PBE, or when she releases in a few weeks. I'll see you on the Rift.
I'll see you on the Rift. Okay, it's Wyld Rift turn now, right?
Hello everyone.
Let's go!
We're here from the Wyld Rift team to share a first look at what we have in store for you all.
Okay.
This year, we'll be releasing more features made specifically for Wyld Rift players, like Season 2 of Guild vs Guild and new world passes. We also want to keep bringing the full League experience to your phones with new
Okay.
champions, skins, and events. In particular, there's one big change headed your way in just a few months.
Okay, what? Elemental Rift.
For those of
Okay,
you
okay,
playing
okay.
League on PC, this update will look familiar. We're making Wyld Rift Elemental. These plans are in the works, as we're still figuring out the details, but this is what we're thinking so far. In Wyld Rift right now, there are 4 elemental dragons for you to defeat, but soon Each game, one element will eventually dominate the rift, permanently altering the map. Each elemental rift will impact team fights, vision, and objective control in ways that will shape your team's path to victory differently from one game to the next. For example, the Infernal Dragon knocks down walls and burns away brush. The Mountain Dragon creates new terrain in the jungle. Ocean Dragon sprouts more brush and spawns extra honey fruit. And the Cloud Dragon turns pathways into wind tunnels that increase your movement speed. Like today, each elemental dragon will grant your team unique buffs. But with the elemental rift, if your team is the first to slay 3 dragons, you'll get a powerful advantage called the Dragon Soul, which matches that game's rift. Taking down an Infernal Dragon will power up your team with bonus attack damage and ability power. If you claim the Infernal Dragon's Soul, your autos and abilities will create explosions on impact. The Mountain Dragon will help you stand strong, giving your team bonus armor and magic resist with a soul that protects you with a powerful shield. The Cloud Dragon will let you zip through the rift.
Wow, fucking Cloud Dragon's so broken.
And slow resistance. If you claim this soul, you'll move even faster after casting your ultimate. Finally, the Ocean Dragon will help your team recover from battles with passive health restoration.
What the fuck? Look at this regeneration.
Extra healing when damaging enemies.
Oh my god.
You're probably wondering what our plans are for Elder Dragon. We're still working on how to bring the behemoth to Wylde Rift, and we'll know more in a few months.
Few months. Okay. Champions.
Now let's talk about something you'll get your fists on in patch 3.0.
Set.
Set is a brawling pit boss with a heart of gold. Just don't tell his mother what he does for a living. With a powerful 1-2 punch, Set will be smashing faces in the Baron lane, where it will take more than a few hits to knock him out. Initiate fights with stylish suplexes using enemy champions against their allies. Your chance to flex with Set is coming later this month. But if this beefy brawler isn't to your style, then perhaps a fluffy magical cat is.
Oh, Yumi! Yumi's coming!
She attaches to her allies and becomes
Let's go!
helping them with increased stats, heals, shields, and zoomies. But this kittie's got claws. Yumi can bop enemies for a powerful shield and use her magical book to root them in place, giving her allies the perfect opportunity to land a finishing blow.
LMAO.
It's time for a quick catnap in a warm ray of sun. Yumi prowls onto Wylde Rift next month in the Yumi's Adventure event. We've been working hard to make sure that you all have multiple champions that you really like to play in Wylde Rift. Last year, our goal was to release an average of 2 a month, and we beat that with 29.5 champions, if you count Mundo's VGU. Going into 2022, we are going to be slowing down the number of new champions we release by just a bit, but there are still loads more we want to bring over, and our next duo will be joining us from the harmonious islands of Ionia.
Oh, Shen, and this I don't know this champion.
Every patch, we introduce a new wild pass, so you have more rewards to unlock as you play. You'll be able to get your hands on a brand new pass featuring Hexplorer Galio.
Explorer Galio.
This will be our last Hexplorer skin for now, as well as a new thematic we're really excited about for the following pass.
Okay. Karma, true.
Last year, we introduced
Let me read the
goal of giving you a way to progress and play with your friends, and a way to earn more rewards together. We also added Guild versus
skip, fucking dog.
Fight for different champions and are matched against opposing guilds each week. Guild members can play games to earn points and unlock rewards like baubles, player emblems, and Poro coins. Guild vs Guild will be returning this year with next season's competition set in Ionia. You can start fighting for the first lands later this month.
Skins, events, let's go.
For 2022, we're changing how we work with League PC on shared events and thematics. We want to make sure that when we come together, it feels really meaningful, where we each bring our best to the table, even if that means we don't release the same things as each other. That means a few things. For one, we'll still be partnering up with League PC going forward, but in 2022, we might feature different content in our shared moments. This could mean that we create brand new skins for an existing theme, or we might look into the back catalogue to bring over some classics. We're also aiming to release more Wild Rift events this year with less downtime between each one. And now, in classic Wild Rift style, it's time for the skin montage.
Oh, new any skin. Yumi. Kennen. Malphite. Oh my god, the skin is so cool. Dragon Slayer. LOL, this Blitz. These. Zix. Varus.
Finally, our next big event will be a celebration of the Lunar New Year. We've got loads of stuff in store, including firecracker skins for Timo, Diana, Xinjiao, Set, and Tristana, all of which will also be coming to League PC. The celebration will begin at the end of January. We look forward to seeing you there.
Oh,
Thank you
nice.
so much for joining us today. We hope you have a brilliant time playing Wild Rift this year. I'll see you next time.
Esports, let's go. This is the most important thing.
Hey everyone, I'm Leo, the global head of Wylde Rift Esports. Last year, we started our journey to build a new
Let's go,
mobile
let's
store
go.
for mobile players and fans.
Announce something
The
huge.
reception Wylde Rift Esports received during its 2021 debut.
Hype, hype, hype.
Our first international tournament, the Wylde Rift Horizon Cup, took place in Singapore, and it was so exciting to see it all come together. The top teams from around the world competed at the highest levels, and it was incredible to see the first team to win an international competition and raise the Horizon Cup.
TKG are the champions of the Horizon Cup.
Now, we're ready to kick off 2022 with the first official season. of
First
Wylde
season,
Rift
let's go.
Esports. As we head into season 1, I want to introduce you to the 8 regions. that will be
VHE.
competing
Oh, let's go.
this year. These regions will be the foundation for a global competitive structure, bringing their own unique flavor and style to our sport. Let's check it out.
This is Chinese League, okay. Okay, this is Sia, Wylde Rift Sia, okay. Okay, it's Japan. Europe, let's go! Europe, what? Europe, Middle East, Africa. Wylde Rift North American Series. Latam. Wait, Brazil will have its own league? What the fuck? Wait. February 5.
I get very hyped every time I watch
1
this.
month.
Now on to more exciting news. We're ready to unveil our competitive format. Regional competitions will run from January to May, featuring the best teams in unique leagues and tournaments around the globe. Regional champions will then qualify to our first official global tournament, the Wylde Rift Icons Global Championship, which will take place this summer in Europe. Wylde Rift Icons will be the highest level of competitive play
But
and will crown
Oh.
the Wylde Rift World Champion. The tournament will feature 24 teams, 8 qualifying straight from regional competitions, and 16 battling through the play-in stage.
oh,
The main event will include
let's go, bro! This is so huge.
big finals day to determine the champion.
Oh my god, it's like same in PC.
Location, format, and dates soon. I'm looking forward to epic matches, fresh new faces, and an event you won't want to miss.
Okay.
Before we wrap up, I want to take a moment to thank our fans, players, and teams. The community reception to the sport has been amazing, and we're very encouraged to continue investing.
Disgusting
in
chat.
the ecosystem
Shut the
with
fuck
you
up.
for many years to come. So, let's get started. Wylde Rift Esports Season 1 begins now.
Let's go! Nice. I'm really happy.
Hi, I'm Nazala Taha, Global Head of LOL Esports. and welcome to the 2022 season. Pro players around the world are busy preparing for another exciting year of competition, and we're coming off a pretty incredible ride together in 2021. We saw some fresh faces assert their dominance on the spring and summer stages, with 100 Thieves winning their first LCS trophy, and Mad Lions starting a wild run with their LEC win in the spring. It wasn't all new defending champions, though. EDG, DK, and PSG Talent also came out on top in their leagues, while teams like Red Canids Kalunga, Galatasaray, and Peace made their Worlds debut. After a COVID-related hiatus in 2020, last year's MSI was our most successful one to date, with RNG's triumph over DK hitting a record-breaking MSI peak viewership of over 23 million. We missed you, MSI. Welcome back. And of course, we culminated the season with another unforgettable Worlds. We got to see legends rise, rookies make their marks, and the greatest of our sport remind us of why they are just that. The fact that we got to hear Silver Scrapes 4 times in the knockout stage says it all. The finale between 2020 world champions Damwon Kia and Edward Gaming will no doubt go down in Lolly Sports history as one of the most epic showdowns. With EDG's phenomenal wins celebrated by millions in China and around the world. I'm excited and humbled to report that for the 10th year in a row, we beat our viewership record for Worlds. You, our community, you fuel LoL Esports, and we cannot thank you enough for your energy, your insights, and your passion as we collectively continue to grow the sport we love. Now let's talk about our 12th season. After a very exciting off-season, rosters are set, 100+ teams around the world are gearing up, and our 12 regional leagues are ready to kick things off. To get ready for the first split of 2022, we sat down with 5 pros from around the world to find out what they're each aiming to accomplish this season. The full series will be released soon, but we have a sneak peek for you today. Let's take a look.
They earned their spot to be here. All of that practice, all of those scrims, they are immediately my favorites for the title already. And we got a banger to start ourselves off.
Legendary like all my idols, coming for it all, and I can't wait. Success just called and I got me a date, so I grabbed my ambitions and I'm on my way. Crossed the wrong line and it's bad news.
League PC is on another level.
Word on my feet like a sandal. I only move when I plan to. Your moves could get canceled.
In the end, it was themselves they had to overcome, their own mistakes, their own demons.
And finally, we are thrilled to have North America host Worlds this year. We're getting ready for a true continental tour as we head to Mexico City, then on to New York City, Toronto, and finally land in San Francisco for the finals. We'll have more to share in the coming months, so stay tuned. That's the latest for LoL Esports. Matches kick off next weekend. The hype is real, and we thank all the fans, pros, teams, and partners for joining us for what will undoubtedly be another amazing season.
And with that, we've just about wrapped up our stream for today. But the year's just getting started. We've got more ways to celebrate throughout the week with missions, exclusive in-game rewards, and player choice votes. Esports leagues around the world start kicking off their splits next week, and you can claim glory for yourself in Clash next weekend. We still have lots more in store for the year, so we'll keep sharing our plans for League throughout the season too. As always, thanks so much for watching. Best of luck on your climb, and welcome to season 2022.
I wanna rewatch the part of Wylд Rifт esports.
And it was so exciting to see it all come together. As we head into season 1,
Okay, like VHE, VRL, VCK, VGC, VNS, okay, Vol, VBR.
8 regions that will be competing this year.
Europe, Middle East plus Africa. Middle East. What is Middle East? Like Turkey, this kind of, right? Europe. And what about Russia? Like Russia is Europe, right? So yeah, I guess.
Structure, bringing their own unique flavor and style to our sport. Let's check it out.
Who killer instincts into the back plays only so much you can get done. It's a killing spree.
I get very hyped every time I watch this. Now on to more exciting news. We're ready to unveil our competitive format. Regional competitions will run from January to May, featuring the best teams in unique leagues and tournaments around the globe. Regional champions will then qualify to our first official global tournament, the Wyld Rifт Icons Global Championship, which will take place this summer in Europe. Wyld Rift Icons will be the highest level of competitive play. And will
Wait. January 22, February 14, February 5, EMEA, okay.
I get very hyped every time I watch this. Now on to more exciting news. We're ready to unveil our competitive format. Regional competitions will run from January to May.
From January to May, okay.
Featuring the best teams in unique leagues and tournaments around the globe. Regional champions will then qualify to our first official global tournament, the Wyld Rift Icons Global Championship, which will take place this summer in Europe. Wyld Rift Icons will be the highest.
Okay.
Highest level of competitive play and will crown the Wyld Rift World Champion. The tournament will feature 24 teams, 8 qualifying straight from regional competitions, and 16 battling through the...
Wait, I didn't get... Just like 24...
And will crown the Wyld Rift World Champion.
Okay.
The tournament will feature 24 teams.
Okay, 24 teams from the world.
8 qualifying straight from regional competition.
8 qualifiers straight from the regional competition, right? 8. Okay.
And 16
battling
through the
play-ins. Okay.
Play-in stage. Following play-ins,
play-in qualifiers, regional champions. Like, I don't get it. Regional champions. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. 8. He said 24, right? Where is more 8?
The main event will include a group stage and a knockout stage with a big finals day to determine the champion. We'll share more specific details on the location, format, and dates soon. I'm looking forward to epic matches, fresh new faces, and an event you won't want to miss. Before we wrap up, I want to take a moment to thank our fans, players, and teams.
Okay, this is enough for today. Like 24 teams, right?
The globe.
I mean, they will say they will post later. So look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. So one, right? Imagine what, like one team will get qualified from each regional championship. So it's like 1 to 8 teams straight. Then like play-ins 16 from what I got, right? So champion like of the, I mean, look.
I get very hyped every time I watch this. Now on to more exciting news. We're ready to unveil our competitive format.
Competitive
Regional
format.
competitions will run from January to May.
Yeah.
Featuring the best teams in unique leagues and tournaments around the globe.
Yes.
Regional champions will then qualify to
you see, regional champions then will qualify to the Wylld Rifт.
first official global tournament.
Yeah.
The Wylld Rifт Icons Global Championship, which will take place this summer in Europe. Wylld Rifт Icons will be the highest level of competitive play.
Why do we
crown the Wylld Rifт World
champion? Okay.
The tournament will feature 24 teams.
The tournament will feature 24 teams. You see, 24. 8.
Qualifying straight from regional competitions.
8 qualifiers straight from regional competition. So like the champion of Europe, first top 1 will get to the straight, like directly to the world championship, right? And 16, you see 8 plus 16, like play-ins, look here is like 16 play-ins.
Play-in stage. Following play-ins, the main event will include a group stage.
Oh, okay, like in the from the play-ins 8 teams will go there. So in total 24 teams, then 8 teams will go fuck off and only 16 will be left. Okay, got it.
In a knockout stage with a big finals day to determine the we'll share more specific details.
Okay guys, this is huge.
Soon. I'm looking forward to epic matches, fresh.
Thanks for watching with me. Спасибо, что смотрели со мной. Увидимся позже. I will see you later when I will stream. Bye bye. Okay, I will like come back, I don't know, 10 minutes.